Because the truth is, gift or no gift, I am just as special as the rest of my family.
Who wants more pink?
All right, guys, where do I drop the wagon?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most relatable Disney princess moments.
Ancestors, hear my plea. Help me not to make a fool of me, and to not uproot my family tree.
For this list, we'll be looking at the times our favorite princesses felt the most down to earth. Watch out for spoilers, and if we missed any of your favorite relatable gals, let us know in the comments below. Number 10. First Love, The Little Mermaid. We all know how those first teenage crushes usually go. Ariel's insistence on romance might not be the most interesting thing about her, but it certainly is one of the most relatable.
Stay all day in the sun, just you and me, and I could be part of your world.
Ariel is only 16, and so she feels her feelings deeply. When she first sets her sights on Dreamboat Prince Eric, she falls hard.
Daddy, I love him!
No. Have you lost your senses completely? He's a human. You're a mermaid.
I don't care.
Of course, her father disapproves, leading to an intense spat. Ariel and Triton's dispute over whether Eric is an appropriate suitor for the Little Mermaid is intensely familiar to many of us, for better or for worse.
Teenagers, they think they know everything. You give them an inch, they swim all over you.
Number 9. The Desire for Independence, Aladdin. A lot of Disney princesses are laser-focused on finding love. Princess Jasmine, however, is a bit different to many of her peers.
Please try to understand. I've never done a thing on my own. I've never had any real friends. Except you, Raja.
When we first meet Jasmine, she's spurning suitors and pleading with her father not to force her into getting married. While this pressure to wed may or may not be relatable, depending on your circumstances, Jasmine's general desire for independence is extremely familiar for everyone.
That's better than here. You're always scraping for food and ducking the guards.
You're not free to make your own choices.
Sometimes you feel so
You're just
trapped.
Being a teenager is a time for figuring things out, not settling down. That independent streak is what pushes Jasmine to break the rules, get into trouble, and when it comes down to it, is what draws us to her.
You're right. You aren't just some prize to be won. You should be free to make your own choice.
Number 8. Giving up and finding strength, Moana. Most of us have never had to undertake a journey quite as complex and challenging as Moana's in the 2016 film.
I'm not killing myself so you could prove you're something you're not.
Restore the heart of Te-Fiti. The ocean chose me.
It chose wrong.
However, we can all relate to that sense of despair when you feel like all is lost. After her first attempt to restore the heart of Te-Fiti goes awry, Moana is at the end of her rope.
Sometimes the world seems against you. The journey may leave a scar, but scars can heal and reveal just where you are.
But with the help of the ocean and the spirit of her grandmother, she finds the strength to carry on. We've all felt lost before and found inspiration in different ways, just like Moana.
Become one day. I know the way. I am Moana.
Number 7. Feeling ordinary, Encanto. Sometimes being ordinary is the most relatable thing you can do.
Because the truth is, gift or no gift, I am just as special as the rest of my family.
Who wants more pink?
All right, guys, where do I drop the wagon?
Maybe your gift is being in denial.
Encanto tells the tale of the Madrigal family, who all possess different magical powers. Well, all of them except for one. Mirabel is the only member of her family who doesn't have any magic, which makes her feel left out.
I can't move the mountains. I can't make the flowers bloom. I can't take another night up in my room, waiting on a miracle.
However, when the family loses their magic, she's the only one who can get it back. Obviously, Mirabel is relatable thanks to this lack of powers, but it's also her anxiety about fitting in, which we've all experienced at some point.
Always wanting for more, like I'm still at that door, longing to shine like all of you shine.
Number 6. Hiding Our Hurt, Hercules. One of our favorite Disney characters of all time is Meg from Hercules.
Aren't you a damsel in distress?
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day.
With her dry, sarcastic wit, Meg has a sense of humor and attitude we can't get enough of. But one of the best and most relatable things about Meg isn't her sarcasm, but rather what that's hiding.
Are you, all right, miss?
Megara. My friends call me Meg, at least they would if I had any friends. So, did they give you a name along with all those rippling pectorals?
Meg has been hurt in her past, and she uses her humor as a defense mechanism. That's an extremely relatable coping tactic that we can all identify with. Whether we know someone who does it, or we do it ourselves, Meg's defenses are something we see everywhere in the real world.
At least out loud, I won't say I'm in love.
Number 5. Embarrassing Blunders, Mulan. There are so many things that make Mulan one of the most relatable Disney princesses. There's her struggle to learn new skills, her sometimes short temper, which leads her to throw a shoe at her horse.
Ha, I see you have a sword. I have one too. They're very manly and tough.
I'm working on it.
And of course, there's her struggle to fit in with a group she's very different from. But arguably, the most relatable scene is at the matchmaker's house.
Fa Mulan.
Present.
Speaking without permission?
Oops.
Who spit in her bean curd?
Mulan doesn't really want to find a husband, but she goes to the matchmaker to make her family happy. Her blunders throughout the experience are both hilarious and also embarrassingly relatable.
Could I just take that back for a moment?
Why, you clumsy!
Number 4. Existential Crisis, Tangled. Who among us hasn't had a mood swing or two? Who among us hasn't obsessively worried about what another person thinks about our decisions?
I can't believe I did this! I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this! Mother would be so furious.
Everyone has struggled with these feelings, which is one of the reasons Rapunzel from Tangled feels so normal to us. After she finally gathers up the courage to run away from her tower, she wavers back and forth between whether it was a good idea or not.
This is so fun! I am a horrible daughter. I'm going back. I am never going back! I am a despicable human being.
Will her mother care? Is she going to be safe? Will she be welcomed back with open arms? All of these questions and more torture her endlessly, making for a very funny montage.
You know, I can't help but notice you seem a little at war with yourself here.
Number 3. A Love of Literature, Beauty and the Beast. Belle from Beauty and the Beast has a lot of relatable qualities. She's curious, for example, and longs for adventure.
I'll borrow this one.
That one? But you've read it twice!
Well, it's my favorite. Borrowed places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
And yet, the most relatable thing about her might just be how much she loves a good book. When Beast gives Belle the library, her face completely lights up, and you can tell she never wants to leave that room.
I've never seen so many books in all my life.
You like it?
It's wonderful.
Then it's yours.
Oh, thank you so much.
Honestly, watching the scene, we feel the same way. Books can be better than even the best of friends, and certainly better than Beasts.
For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Could you read it again?
Well, here, why don't you read it to me?
Number 2. Picture Imperfect, Frozen. Disney princesses tend to be picture perfect basically all the time. Unless, of course, you're Anna.
Princess Anna?
Huh?
Princess Anna?
Yeah?
Sorry to wake you, ma'am.
No, you didn't. I've been up for hours.
One of the first moments we share with Anna in the movie Frozen occurs as she wakes up in the morning. Does she look immaculate? Absolutely not. Her hair is a mess, she's snoring, and she's got a cute little line of drool spilling out of her mouth.
Time to get ready.
Of course. Ready for what?
Your sister's coronation, ma'am?
My sister's coronation.
Seeing a literal princess look like this reminds us that even royals can be a little messy sometimes. We love Anna's relatability so much, and this is one of our favorite examples of it.
Hi. Again?
Oh, boy.
This is awkward. Not you're awkward, but just because I'm awkward. You're gorgeous. Wait, what?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Taking on an impossible battle, Moana. Moana fights the ocean.
And wrecking my boat? Not coming! Ugh. Fish pee in you all day! So...
Showing up the posers, Brave. Merida wins her own hand. Always looking for something more, Pocahontas. Just around the river bend.
Why do all my dreams stand just around the river bend? Just around the river bend.
Letting loose, Frozen. Everyone wants to let it go.
When I rise like the break of dawn, let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone.
Telling someone to get lost, Aladdin. Jasmine kicks Aladdin out.
Prince Ali, Babwa.
I do not want to see you.
No, please, Princess, give me a chance.
Just leave me alone.
Down, Kate.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Career Struggles and Ambitions, The Princess and the Frog. Most Disney princesses live in faraway fairy tale lands. And unless they're Cinderella, they're usually not working a lot.
I'm gonna work a double shift to let hear your hotcakes. You know, so
you can save for your restaurant. I know.
Girl, all you ever do is work.
Order up!
That all changed with 2009's The Princess and the Frog. This story is set in New Orleans, a place that looks a little more familiar to a modern-day audience. It also doesn't follow a fluttery princess without responsibilities. Diner waitress Tiana is struggling to make ends meet and dreams of opening up her own restaurant.
A fella came in, offered the full amount in cash. Less you can top his offer by Wednesday.
You can kiss that place goodbye.
You know how long it took me to save that money?
But for now, she's gotta keep grinding. Giving a princess an ordinary job and career aspirations is one of the most relatable things Disney has ever done.
Tomorrow, with your help, our dream is finally coming true.
Tomorrow?
If I don't deliver that money first thing tomorrow, I lose this place forever.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.